Too late to be humble now.
And welcome to Sports Talk on the Tuesday night edition. We are live on the WJRG television network, and this show is being produced by Big Don from Big Don Production. I'm Dr. Jerry Green, along with my brother all the way in Jacksonville, Florida. What's up, Henry Green? What's up, bro?
All right. See, I got my Jacksonville shirt on today, baby.
Jacksonville! You sported now.
And well, one of our
You're in trouble now.
One of our sports legend, Bruce Austin. What's up, Bruce?
Everything's beautiful, brother.
All right, Larry, we can't see you, but we hear you, my brother, all the way in Frederick, Maryland. How you doing, Larry?
I'm doing great. This season's exciting.
All right, try to work on that camera if you could, though. And also, we have your son-in-law.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. You said Chris?
No,
Tony.
Tony, Anthony and Tony.
All right, Tony, what's up, my brother? God bless you.
Yeah, God bless, man.
We got the bishop that just joined us from Power to Stand Outreach Ministries.
All right, Bishop.
Bishop Ernest E. Richard Jr. just got back from Aruba. How you doing, Bishop? God bless.
I need a vacation from my vacation. I'm tired.
All right, go ahead, Larry. Give me some topics, man. I know you were talking about the Bears, but we'll get to the Bears. Let's do your topics.
Okay, the first thing we want to talk about, that exciting game with the Rams. The Rams and the Seahawks. That was a game that was given away. The Rams are a great team. I told you Puka was going to play, and he played hard. He did a good job. But their secondary is awful. They let him come all the way back and take him out, and I think that's going to take the Rams down. Their secondary, they don't have one.
So you don't think the Rams gonna make it to the Super Bowl now?
I don't think the team's not solid. You give up that many points, you let a team come back that far, you got to make a stand.
All right, let's go around. Go ahead, Tony. What do you think about the Rams? What your father-in-law just said?
Yeah, I say about the same, man. I know that everybody had him in the beginning of the season as one of the top contenders for the Super Bowl, but I don't see it. I mean, Seahawks. That game was a heck of a game. I try to watch my language too on the show, man. But
yeah, watch your language.
it was a heck of a game, man. So yeah, I definitely agree with him on that one.
All right, go ahead, Bruce. What you think about what Larry talking about the Rams? Now all of a sudden, 2 weeks ago we had them in the Super Bowl. What's going on?
I still think they got a good shot. I mean, every week we see that a top team got some kind of flaw that could keep them from going to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna stick with what I've been seeing all year and not go and judge it by one game. You know what I mean? I think they got just as good a chance as anybody else to get to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Especially in the NFC. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead, bro. What you think?
They got good of a chance than anyone. Right now, the Eagles are playing better, but then in the NFC, you still got the 49ers, you got the Bears, the Green Bay. I'm not going to count them out. I'm not going to count them out, but I don't think they got enough. Detroit, I'm surprised Detroit is still not in it. But then you got the Eagles. They're still Super Bowl champs. So to me, it's wide open in the NFC.
You got the Bears too.
I mentioned the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't forget Seattle.
And Seattle. So you got them teams, and we just got to see, because right now I think Seattle's the number one seed right now. If the playoffs were today, and they would have the home field. But see, Larry's gone now.
Your audio. Somebody audio.
You have to take one of your things out, Larry.
Larry, take the other one out, Larry.
You have to take one out.
It's out.
No, it's not.
So it's wide open right now.
Can you bring me in? Can you bring me in now?
And you're in.
You're in.
Hello? Okay.
You just take the other one out, the middle one. Take the other one out. All right, Bishop, go ahead, Bishop.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, if you're counting the Rams out, you're crazy. I mean, Sean McVay, one of the best coaches in the league. That little hiccup right there, and you're right, they did give that game away. In the 3-minute mark, they should have wore that clock out, and instead of wearing it out, they went down and scored faster than they should have. And then again, I'm going to say this now, Jerry, you might want to take this clip. You might want to record this clip, okay?
It's being recorded now. It's being recorded now.
Seattle's going to get to the playoffs. Sam Darnold's going to turn into the great pumpkin. He's going to do the same thing to Seattle that he did to Minnesota. He's going to rip like a cheap suit. Seattle's going home in the first round. Sam Darnold's a beautiful quarterback in the regular season. Kirk Cousins, beautiful quarterback in the regular season. Dak Prescott, beautiful quarterback in the but when it comes playoff time, something happens to these guys that they spine just leave their body. So, I'm just going to simply say this. Great game. They pulled it out when they needed to. I think they got the overall number one seed. Am I right?
Right now.
If they hold on, think about this. If they hold on to that number one seed, it could be a bad thing for Seattle to have a week off. They need to keep momentum. Okay. So really, I still see the Rams going to the NFC Championship. Super Bowl, we're going to have to wait and see what happens.
But Larry, I know Larry's taking off. I want to ask a question. I know he's going to get to this eventually. What about I watched the 49ers last night, man. And them boys are good, man.
I was going to get on that. The 49ers is coming out of nowhere.
Huh?
They're coming out of nowhere. They I wouldn't want to play them.
But they're playing good football at the right time. That's my point.
They get a little bit healthy. You can't take them lightly. Everybody's now thinking about them. I think that's one of the main reasons they're winning. Because people think, they can't get there. So after watching them last night, they got a strong team. Real strong. But the Colts are on their way down, though.
Can they make the Super Bowl?
Can they make the Super Bowl?
The 49ers.
I would say no.
Mm-mm.
I would say no. I think they might get to the championship, but the Super Bowl, I wouldn't give it to them, because when you get in the playoffs and when it gets real tight,
But they've been there before. It's not like they're a team that like the Rams been there to the Super Bowl, even though they won. But I'm saying, but the 49ers been there twice or one time at least. So they got experience, Larry. They know what they got to do when the chips are on the line.
They got.
I would call the 49ers the sleepers of the playoffs because nobody gave them credit all year, and they've been doing nothing but winning. You know what I mean? Nobody
I would
even
agree.
had them in the picture all year long.
Right.
You know what
I
I mean?
would
And
agree
they're
with that.
11-4.
Yeah.
That's why I brought them up. I watched them last night. All right, and they looked good to me.
Yeah, they
look
look just as good as anybody else.
Right, they look good as anybody else, man. You know, and Brock Purdy's back. McCaffrey's, he was playing good last night. And I said, whoa, these 49ers, man, you know, Rams better watch out too now.
Yeah.
You know? All right. But anyway, go around. What do you think?
Go ahead.
I'm
going to say this. They got the big game coming up Sunday night.
All right, who's playing?
49ers and the Bears.
And the Bears, baby.
They're really, there's only one game separating them. As far as understanding, this is really like a playoff game.
Where they playing at?
So, they're playing in San Francisco.
They playing in San Francisco.
So it's going to be a big game because between the number 1 seed and what was the last one, the 7th, whatever. Anyhow, for that number 1 seed, it's only one game separating a lot of them teams.
But they in different divisions though. If you
Yeah,
getting as a wild card.
But then again, they're only one game behind Seattle and I believe the Rams.
Yeah.
So depending on what happens with them in Chicago, let's just say if they win. So I don't know.
Well,
so if the Rams or Seattle lose, then the 49ers could be the number 1 seed. And even the Bears. It all depends on how it goes.
Well, listen, let's put this in perspective. Win or lose, the Bears have the NFC North locked up. Okay.
Yes.
There are only 2 games left.
Mm-hmm.
And even if the Bears lost the next 2 games, they're going to still end up with the 2nd or 3rd seed only because of the fact that they have the tiebreaker over the Lions.
Yep.
That's number 1. Number 2, the only one that has anything to lose in this right now is the 49ers because the number 1, the division crown is still up for grabs.
Yeah.
They're a game behind Seattle.
Yep.
And then Seattle, I'm trying to remember. Seattle has one more division game. I think it's the Panthers, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have it in front of me. Somebody help me out with that.
The Panthers 8-7.
Yeah. The point is the Panthers can play spoiler, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but I'm saying in their division, they in Tampa Bay division. Tampa Bay is 7-8.
Yeah.
But in the Bears division, they can't afford to lose 2 more because Green Bay is only 1 game behind them.
I thought Green Bay was a game and a half behind them.
Yeah,
with that tie.
Which still gives them the win. But my point is this: the Panthers can play spoiler. Okay, Seattle's sitting on top right now. It's not. Hold on, let me finish this. Seattle's sitting on top right now out there in the West, and that doesn't mean they're going to hold on to it. The Bears are in the best possible position to end up with the overall number 1 seed. They got their own destiny in their hand. End of story. The Eagles, we're not even talking about right now. They've wrapped up theirs, and they've got 90% chance they're going to rest their players and get everybody ready for the playoffs. So, that NFC picture is still scrambled, but it looks like it's going to be a wild west chase going down the end.
Go ahead.
Hey, I just want to say this real quick. I was looking at the 49ers schedule. Their last 2 games, they played the Bears Sunday, and then they closed out against Seattle. That right there is going to be how the stand is going to wind up. Them are 2 tough games, man. And all them teams need them games.
Go ahead, Tony, on the 49ers. What you think?
You say to me, you talking to me?
Yeah. Anthony, Tony,
Yeah. No, 49ers, I'll say this. Last night, they somewhat concerned me with the way Purdy was playing last night.
Was he frozen, Tony?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay. No, I can say, the way the 49ers played last night, man, somewhat had me a little concerned coming into next week.
Can you hear him?
Yeah. I can hear him.
With CMC, with CMC playing the way that he's been playing all year, I think he lead the team in rushing and receiving. And the fact that Kittle's playing, I mean, that 1-2 punch right there, offensive wise, man, they golden. Defensive wise, I mean, I'm not concerned too much about him. I mean, Warner been out, but he's been out all season, man. So I think with them next week is going to be a heck of a game between them two players, two teams. What kind of holds us a little bit back is we playing in San Francisco, and last year Bears we got whooped up on in San Francisco, so it's I ain't gonna forget that one, man. So yeah, it definitely. I think if we went out 2 games, and I believe if Seattle I think if Seattle loses out 1, we're gonna be that top seed. So I'm obviously pushing hard, man.
All right, go ahead, Larry, on your next topic, man.
Hold up before you go to the next one.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with him on with them 49ers with McCaffrey in there. They're a different team with McCaffrey in there. He had almost 200 yards last night between rushing and receiving. You know, I think that the 49ers can take these next 2 games out the way they look. You know, they're playing pretty good right now.
So Bruce, you saw the same thing I saw last night. Then they look good.
Yes, sir.
They look good.
That McCaffrey, he a bad man, man.
He sure is.
Yeah,
But
sure
he got history. He got history.
But when he healthy,
hurt.
right? I agree. But when he healthy, he's to be dealt with.
Yeah.
And I mean, Bruce,
man.
we can't argue that point, but you got to also look at their defense because 49ers defense is suspect. I mean, what was the final score last night?
Yeah,
Final score last night was
No, I'm just saying, regardless of what it was.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying earlier, Ernie. When y'all was talking about the Rams defense. Everybody's defense is suspect.
letting up big numbers.
That's what I was trying to tell you. It ain't just the Rams.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody got a itch in their defense somewhere.
Yeah, but the score was 48-27.
Okay. Let me ask you guys a question then. Let me ask you guys a question then. We talk about the defense. What about the quarterbacks? If the quarterback is that good and the offense is that good, then their job is to score points. Now, can you blame the defense if you got to go against a Josh Allen or you got to go against a Pat Mahomes or a great quarterback?
We ain't going against a Pat Mahomes. He home getting ready to sell some popcorn.
No, I'm making a point.
Here we go.
Oh, even a Brock Purdy.
I'm just saying he home selling some popcorn now.
I know that. But Jalen Hurts, you got a good quarterback that could cheer defense up. I mean, it's hard to blame the defense when you got a superstar quarterback.
Well,
you can't just disrespect the other team's defense.
That's
People
right.
always mention both quarterbacks, but it's really the quarterback playing against the other team's defense. They're not playing against each other. So you can't just say because you got a good quarterback, they're going to overpower the other team's defense. It ain't like that.
No, it ain't. I'm going to throw this in there too, because you guys know as well as I have all year long, the referees have been an assistant to a lot of these quarterbacks. Yeah. I mean, some of these roughing the passer calls, them referees, somebody need to get a belt and whoop they behind. I'm sorry. You know, here the defender's coming in full speed. How's he supposed to pump the brakes? And he's like 2 feet away from the quarterback. What do you expect? You know what I'm saying? Stop treating these quarterbacks like they doggone diamonds. Let them play. That's what they out there for. That's what they get paid to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm sorry, but I'm just agreeing with you, Bruce, but I'm saying the referees assisted a lot of these quarterbacks all year long.
Yeah,
all right. That's all
we've been saying that ever since they started this gambling, man. Everything has been a little suspect.
Exactly. You know, I mean, I'll go back to the Jordan Love incident. All right. And the man got sandwiched, and one of his own players was involved in that. So, I mean, how are you going to blame the other team for that? And then I'm trying to think of the other one. It was the following game. Oh God, it'll come back to me. I'll be calling you guys 3:00 in the morning, where the quarterback got hit. Man, it's coming full. I saw that play. I said, I can't believe they even. Oh, you should have swallowed that whistle. Okay, you should have got pregnant by that whistle. That was ridiculous. All right. Anyway,
hey Ernie, see the only good thing about this is in the previous years, everybody wanted to say, "Oh, only reason Kansas City winning because of the refs." Mm-hmm. Now Kansas City home. Now they're trying to find somebody else to put the refs on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, Kansas City home now. You can't say the refs help them now, so they don't use that no more.
They can't.
You know what I mean? But they always said when you play the game, you don't leave the game in the ref's hands where they can determine
I
outcome
agree. I agree. I
That's
thoroughly
it.
And
agree.
that's any sport. Any sport.
in any sport.
Even in boxing, you don't put it in the ref hands.
Oh,
Knock
Nah,
him
yeah.
you
out.
knock them out.
Knock him out. You ain't gonna worry about the ref. All right, so I agree with you.
Hey,
You
that's
ain't got a knockout
fact.
punch, throw enough flurries to where the ref can't count no more.
Well,
Hey,
it's just
anyway.
like in football or basketball, knock him out. You blow
Hey,
him out. You
but-
blow him out. You can't blame the ref. It's a blowout.
I'll say one thing though. What's the call that's been called a lot more this year? Was it that illegal shift or where the man is
Okay.
not? Which one?
Let's talk about them Bears.
Hold on, Larry.
Hold up, let him finish.
You can't hear your son-in-law. He was talking. Go ahead.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I was just concerned. One thing that's been throwing me off this year is that what's that the one penalty that all teams get almost every dang game, where the lineman ain't lined up on the ball. It's not the illegal shift, but that's the one that's been killing a lot of teams this year and been affecting a lot of games, man. So I just want to add
False
that.
starts too.
Yeah, I've been seeing that more this year than ever.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. All right, Larry. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, I've been looking at underestimating the Bears, but I think they can go into Kansas, go down to Candlestick Park and take off San Francisco. They got a good defense. They got a defensive-minded coach. Their quarterback is coming of age. You know, I think every game he plays, he get a little bit better. His wheels, okay, if he find room to run, he's gonna do that too. So I gotta go with the Bears, even though they play in San Francisco. I think they're in the zone right now. And if you watch the way they play, how they came back in overtime against Green Bay, everybody's playing, you know. So
Yeah, the Bears are good. I watched them too. Henry, go ahead, bro. Comment on that.
What I would say on the Bears, the only thing that concerns me with them, they have quite a few games they have to come back on.
Yeah.
So like in the playoffs, that might hurt them. So we'll see, because the 49ers, I don't know if you really want to get too much behind them. Then they got the next game after they got to play Detroit. I know Detroit is out of the play. I'm not out as of right now, but they still got a shot. So they still got two tough games. But that, to me, that's the only concern that I really see with the Bears, is that they get into these holes. You know, they've been winning, they've been getting out, but sometimes that catches up with you. So I would like to see them get off to a faster start.
Yeah, no, I agree 200%.
good.
I agree 200%. That's one thing that scared me. Against the Giants, we had to come back. Against the Saints, we had to come back. All them games, you can't do that coming into the playoffs.
Hey, Jerry, go ahead. What's your comment on that?
No, your brother-in-law still. You can't hear your son-in-law, man.
You can't hear me. But I'll say this, man, kind of following on to what Larry said, there's a big buzz, man, in that city, man, behind that whole team in the locker room, what Ben Johnson has done with that team. I mean, a lot of people point out that, hey, you know, the best players on the team make a team successful. But this right here prove out, man, coaches make them teams, man. I say like I told you earlier, man, going into San Francisco next week, man, is definitely a big concern. Definitely how they played last night. Our defense, we still been kind of dealing with some injuries. I mean, we still got Gordon out, but we've been kind of dealing with, you know, CJ, guard. See, he's been stepping up. Jalen Jones, he's back. I mean, so we got I think we got a pretty healthy, good defense. Offensive wise, we still out our number 2 and number 3 receiver. That's what's going to hurt us. Because even though we had Janae Walker step up last week, and we had Zacchaeus, some guys got hands like bricks, man. They scare me sometimes. But if our running game come the way it do, man, I'll say that's gonna be the determining factor for us next week. If our running game come out the way it does, and we do what we do on defense, we're gonna walk out of Candlestick with that victory, man.
Okay, Larry, you wanted me to comment. This is what I honestly got to say. In NFC, I don't know who to pick, bro. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Seattle looks good. I don't care what Bishop said. You know, the first round, all that. Seattle looked good. The 49ers look good. Philly got their little mojo back. All right, the Rams look good. I mean, it's hard. The Bears look good. I don't know. I wouldn't know who to pick, to be honest with you, man, coming out of the NFC. is that tight. To me, it's that tight, Larry. It's that tight. Now, if
But
anybody disagrees with me, that's fine.
now, but think about this.
Go ahead.
San Francisco gives up a lot of points. They score a lot too, but playing against a stingy defense, the Bears got the most takeaways in the league.
So
I think just because the high they're on right now, they're gonna go in the candlestick like it's their Super Bowl. And
Okay.
Yeah, I think this Bears coach gonna get coach of the year, man. Because like you were saying, it's
man.
magnificent where I think they only won 5 games last year.
5-12. Yep.
And come back and do this in 1 year with the same team, basically.
Yeah.
Hey man, he should be a lock. He should be a lock on coach of the year.
Same thing with the Patriots, right? Basically, I mean, right? Patriots did the same thing.
I question the Patriots, man, and you could maybe argue with me on this one, but they schedule.
True.
They schedule.
You know, you can't knock the Patriots.
Patriots,
but it's gonna come down to these last 2 games who get the coach of the year. You know what I'm saying? These last 2 games are critical.
Yeah, agree.
You know?
No, but I would think by right is between the Patriots and the Bears coach.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
I don't think nobody else is in it like that.
Patriots look good too.
Well,
now.
I want to share something else. Has anybody noticed that nobody's talking about who the league MVP might be?
Everybody talking about quarterback.
I'm going to throw somebody in the mix that we ain't talked about. I got to throw Caleb Williams in there because them last 6 games, man, he's been playing lights out. So we got to put him in. I can see their coach being coach of the year, and I can understand why because of where they came from. MVP, I'm throwing Caleb Williams in there because, I mean, and I recognize Parson was missing and a couple other people were missing, and the Bears just did what they had to do. That's not their problem. A win is a win. I don't care how it happens.
Yeah, but don't forget Bo Nix.
No, wait, I want to address one more thing, Bruce. You just heard Jerry say he don't care what I think about Seattle. I don't want you to care. But then again, I'm just going to look at you because I won't have to say I told you so.
No, you said they get knocked out in the first round.
They're getting knocked out in the first round.
That's not going to happen.
Huh?
They're getting knocked out in the first round.
What you say, Larry? No?
That's not going to happen. Seattle got a really good team, okay? And you got to face facts. Darnold got an offensive line, okay? And they got a fantastic defense.
Listen,
you know,
Larry, I'm going to show you something. You rattle Sam Darnold, you've kind of messed up Seattle's mojo. End of story. And that's it. And see, there are 2 teams that know how to rattle him. The Rams is one team that knows how to rattle him, and Tampa Bay could rattle him, but Tampa Bay has been hurt. So we're going to wait and see. But I'm not even going to say I told you so. I'm going to say it now. I told you so. And I'm going to leave it at that.
And as far as the coaches, now, if you look at last year, like Jacksonville only won 4 games. I think New England, I don't know how many games they won last year. They won on like 4 games, something, right?
Yeah.
And then the Denver Broncos. So them 3 teams, you can't overlook that because all 3 of them, they're playing really well too. So it's a toss-up, really. As far as, with what Chicago's doing is great, but you got to look at the New England, Jacksonville, and also Denver.
Yeah, okay. I agree with that.
But New England's in the AFC, so we'll get to that. But the thing about I want to find out from you guys around the table who you guys picking to come out of the NFC. Who you got, Bruce?
Like you said, man, that's a tough one, man.
That's what I'm asking you. You one of my football guys. Who you got come out of the NFC?
I'm a.
Give me.
Hey, I like the 49ers, man.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm a big CMC fan, man.
Okay.
I like the 49ers.
You got the 49ers. All right, Tony, Anthony, who you got, man, coming out of the? I know you like the Bears. You got the Bears. That's your team.
That's all. I mean, yeah, I'm biased, but I see that buzz, man. We keep it up. I think I see us coming out of there.
They can beat the Rams and everything. They can beat the Rams and the Seattle Seahawks and the 49ers. They can beat all them teams like that, right?
Hey, I'm speaking out of bias, man, but yeah, I think we can get them, man. We can get them.
All right, that's your. I don't have a team, so that's your team. Go with your team. Those guys always get on me because I don't have a team, right? And it's my show, so they can't kick me off. All right, so
No, we ain't gonna kick you off. We're gonna fire you.
Bishop, who you got come out of the NFC? Come on, you're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute. I can't hear you. Still can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Hey,
All
yeah,
right.
go ahead.
It's a tough because I think the Rams will do it, but I'm not going to bypass the Eagles. So my final decision. I'm gonna still ride the Eagles. I get the bandwagon jump because I ain't got a dog in the fight now. I'm a Viking fan, by the way, Anthony. Y'all got lucky the last time you beat us. I just want you to know that. Anyway, moving right along. Bottom line is, I'm gonna go ahead and ride the Eagles because they are not finished yet. Okay.
Okay. All right. Larry, who you got come out of the NFC, man?
That's hard.
That's what I said earlier. I'm the one that brought it up.
All teams are so close. I think focus on the Rams might be a problem. I think the Philadelphia Eagles can fall at any time. I think Seattle gonna get rattled. And what's the name gonna fall apart? Donald gonna become himself.
You said a few minutes ago when Bishop said that they're gonna get knocked down in the first round. You said, I don't think so. So
they're not going out in the first round. They're not.
All right, what round are they going out of then?
Right now, I got to say that the three horses coming out there, and San Francisco is not one of them. Is the Rams, Philly, and the Seahawks.
Okay.
Two of them going to meet NFC championship.
So who you got coming out of the NFC?
That ain't no answer.
Hey, I actually got to go with Hurts. They got the experience. I think they're going to pull it together. When you got all that turmoil in the locker room, sometimes that make the team come together. So I think Philadelphia and the Rams are going to be an NFC championship, and Philadelphia going back to the Super Bowl.
Wow. Henry, who you got, bro?
I'm looking at the schedule because it all depends on the matchups. Because
Okay, Bruce.
I'm looking at the standings, right? So in the NFC West, you got Seattle right now, number one, but the 49ers, the Rams, and they're all 11-4. So the Panthers are 8-7. If they win their division, and the Eagles are going to win their division, so that means two of the teams in the West are going to have to go on the road to start the playoffs. So somebody's going to have to go because the Eagles are going to win their division. One of them teams is going to have to go to Philly, and one of the other teams is going to have to go through the Panthers. So it all depends on who starts off where. Because let's just say hypothetical, if the Rams don't win their division, then they may have to go to Philly to start the playoffs with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard. I just have to really wait and see where the standings are when the after the last two games, where everybody really stand and see who goes where. Because it's only going to have one team is going to have the bye. Everybody else got to go because the team that wins their division, they get the home field. They may not have the best record, but they got the home field. So I just got to see who travels where, and then I can really say what I think after the final game. I can give you a better answer.
Well, we gonna say that, but I'm gonna go with Bruce. I'm gonna go along with Bruce with the 49ers. I'll tell you why. I think they're playing the best football right now.
They are
at the right time.
Yeah.
Okay. The other teams are kind of banged up. They're all kind of banged up. The other teams are banged up a little bit. I just think the 49ers got that mojo back. They got check your head, Bishop.
No, all the teams are not banged up.
They are banged up.
Philly's not banged up.
Philly's
The
cool.
Bears are not banged up. They're missing one or two players, but their replacement
They're banged
players
up.
are holding down the fort.
That's
So,
banged up.
and I don't mind you going with the 49ers. I mean, like Bruce, just get ready. I told you so. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what the good part of this thing is?
What's that?
It's no wrong answer in this because I don't think it matters who's going to play who.
That's right. I agree.
Because all of them is capable of beating each other.
There you
There's
go.
no clear favorite this year. That's what makes it so good. The Bears are capable of beating Philly. That's like they're capable of beating anybody else. So it don't matter where you stand now. You know what I mean? You still got to go play somebody that's capable of beating you.
But didn't the Bears beat Philly a couple weeks ago?
Don't make no difference. Don't make no difference.
That was then.
But they beat him though. They beat him.
That was then.
Okay.
Keep in mind, Jerry, this is the same Philly team. What was it last year? Their last Super Bowl win. They lost, I think, 3 out of the first 5 games or something like that. Bounced back and ended up winning the Super Bowl. So to me, it depends. From this point on, to me, the playoffs begin this coming weekend. Okay. So whatever happens between the 49ers and the Bears, that'll give you a good indication. Whatever happens with Seattle, that's going to give you a great indication. Yeah. Whatever happens with the rest of the teams that are trying, because there's still 2 playoff spots open in the NFC, if I'm not mistaken. So we still got a ways to go with just 2 games left. You said it right, Bruce. I love this season because there is no clear-cut winner. So let's just wait and see. Just be on the edge of your seat, munching on your Orville Redenbacher's popcorn, and don't let your wife see you drop nothing on the floor. She'll whoop your backside.
All right, let me just make mention. This is a sports talk.
But it's the perfect storm,
Larry,
it's the perfect storm for
on,
Buffalo.
You got a promo going.
Chicago to come out.
Larry don't hear us. You hear me, Larry?
It's the perfect storm.
No,
I don't think he can hear.
It's the perfect storm, trust me. Because looking at some of these teams, the way they play, Chicago don't have the best athletes out there, but they play as a unit, And when Caleb Williams, his leadership, and when he stood up against Green Bay in overtime and stood in the pocket and threw that 60-yard bomb, it's like he's been doing it all his life.
Hey, Larry, don't
pass.
Larry, you hear me?
They didn't, they wasn't scared. They didn't try to go for short passes and stuff like that. They went for the jugular, and teams like that, it's gonna be hard.
Larry, you don't hear
if they go out, they can go out with a big fight.
He's muted. We can hear him.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Larry, we don't hear you.
No, we hear him.
You don't hear us. You hear us, Larry?
Nope.
Go ahead, Jerry. Do the promo.
Yeah,
but you know what? You know what's good about Caleb Williams, man, and people forget when he was coming out of college. People forget that they was comparing him a little bit to Patrick Mahomes, the way he sling passes and stuff.
Right.
He had a bad start his first year, but people forget that side of him. Now he coming into his own.
Yep.
True. Very true. I agree with that. And then, you can say that for a few players. Look at Drake May from the Patriots last year. Man, please, But Vrabel's done a good job with him, and he looks like an all-star. You got to give credit where credit's due.
Oh yeah,
Yes, he does.
He wasn't trained. He wasn't trained with one of the best quarterbacks.
Lad, you hear us now? Lad, do you hear us now?
He wasn't trained with the Bills quarterback, and he should have never did that.
Larry, do you hear us
all
now?
The tricks and stuff, and that boy playing his heart out.
Okay.
Sometimes it's not good to take somebody under your wing and they come back and kick your butt.
All right. Let me just say once again, this is a sports talk on the Tuesday night edition. I'm Dr. Jerry Green, along with my brother Henry Green in Florida. We got the legend Bruce Austin. We have a newcomer tonight, Larry's son-in-law, brother Anthony. Tony, what's up, man? And also we have Larry Pearson and the great bishop himself, Bishop Ernest Richard Jr. from Power to Stand Outreach.
Come to church, y'all.
All the
right.
way from Minnesota.
No.
And we're missing
Hey.
tonight.
Oh, so you ain't saying nothing about Anthony all the way from Chicago.
Let me finish. And we're missing Big Don for Big Don Production. Pastor Walter T. Will keep him in our prayers, and also
Yes.
Daniel Tyson and Anthony McLean and Bob McCormick. So I just want to throw that out there as well. We got to get to the AFC. I got to talk about them as well because we got to see what's coming out of the AFC. They're that division. I don't know who's gonna win it, the AFC or the NFC. So it's gonna be tough.
I can tell you this. To me, the dark horse is the Jaguars because they're playing. Man, it's hard to say. You notice Henry got on his Jaguars jersey today, right?
Right, baby.
Y'all noticed that? Yeah. When they wasn't worth a nickel's worth with dog beef, he ain't had nothing. He Cowboys. Now he's wearing Jaguars, but I'm not mad at you, Henry. The truth of the matter is, I would keep my eye on the Jaguars because them, New England, and I'm trying to. There's another team. I'm just trying to.
Broncos.
Yeah, well, you know what? The Broncos are like. I'm not saying they're out of it. They're in it, but which Broncos team is going to show up? That's really what I need to know.
Why y'all
and
keep
then the
saying
Chargers
that they won 12 in a row? Didn't they win, 11 or 12 in a row?
11 in a row? I think so.
10 in a row.
How can you how do people keep saying they shaky when they won 10
I'm
in a
not
row?
calling them shaky, Bruce. I'm just simply saying a lot of their wins. I mean, even though the single score wins, it's a defensive maneuver that puts them in position to go somewhere and do what they do. I'm not off the bandwagon of the Broncos because I kind of think they're going to be there when you turn the lights on. The truth of the matter is, which Broncos team is coming? That's what I want to know.
The same one to 110 straight come
Oh,
up.
yeah, remember they played a couple of scrubs along the way.
It don't matter. They in the NFL, man. They in the NFL.
Hey, my brothers, man. My daughter just texted me, man. I gotta go to run from you guys.
All right, you guys.
All right, good having you tonight, brother. Good having you.
God bless you, my brother.
Say, man, bear down.
Go Minnesota.
Bear down.
Gotta go.
Make sure you come back next week after that game.
Oh, he'll be back.
We give you a break today because you're a newcomer.
So, Larry, give me your thoughts on the AFC, man. You're a football man.
On the AFC.
No, he ain't. He ain't no football man.
Wow.
That was low blow.
You know what, Bruce? I'm not a Dallas Cowboy, a dreamer, I go with facts, I don't go with dreams.
Okay, the gloves are off. This is
you were dreaming all season. What do you mean you don't dream?
I don't go with dreams.
You were Santa Claus all season with all that red on. Only thing you needed was a white beard.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Yeah,
hey,
it'll get
Jerry,
easier.
watch
It'll
this.
get easier.
Can we all just get along?
To say goodbye.
Right.
To yesterday.
Man, come on, AFC, Larry. Talk about it.
What is going on?
What's the matter? You don't hear it?
No, he's having problems. He's having audio problems with whatever device he's using.
Yeah, but when
Kansas
City was in it, he didn't never have these problems.
You know what? I ain't messing with you, Bruce.
I know, Bruce.
Ain't nobody messing with you today.
All right, so Bruce, give me your thoughts on the AFC, man.
Well, the AFC picture, I mean, we can clearly see where this is going. Your top seed is the Broncos, of course. And of course you got the Chargers are in it. The Jaguars are in it. Of all people, Pittsburgh is in it. Thanks to Baltimore, Pittsburgh pretty much got that North wrapped up. So, yeah. I mean, I like what's going on there because it's a good mix of teams, and anybody, as we said for the NFC, can take anybody out. The one team I expect to get to the championship game, literally, watch this, Bruce, is the Broncos. I expect them to get there, but just because I expect it doesn't mean it's going to happen. Because if the Jaguars stay as hot as they are, man, they're going to bring that Florida weather to wherever they're going. Long story short, I'm going to ride the Broncos for now. But I got a secret, and that is I'm going to kind of put the Jaguars in my back pocket in case the Broncos get put out.
Yeah, I like what you said about the Jaguars earlier too, man. I agree with that 100%.
Lawrence is coming into his own, and
Yes, he
they're
is.
playing. I mean, defensively they're coming up too. So we have to
As
wait
a
and
team,
see.
they're playing good.
Yes, I would agree. All right,
So,
back in your hands, Jerry.
question though, Bruce, can Aaron Rodgers pull off something miraculous this year and make some noise in the playoffs? Aaron Rodgers, but give me your thoughts.
I mean, was that DJ Metcalf? I think he's suspended for what, 2
Yes,
games?
yes.
2 games, yeah. Go be in the playoffs though, but
Yeah.
it might hurt them in the regular season. But yeah.
Yeah. Now, somebody said they already clinched. Is that right?
They did that
I
because of
don't think so.
Well, the Orioles loss gave them a 2-game lead, didn't it?
The Orioles.
I mean
the
the Ravens. When I think Baltimore, a winner.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, though, Ernie. That's what I'm thinking. When they lost,
Yep.
it gave them 2 games.
Yep. That Baltimore loss gave them a 2-game lead.
Right.
Metcalf, you said, was out for 2 games. Okay, that's the end of the season right there. But they did pick up Adam Thielen, which he may not seem like much to some people, but he's enough to get them where they need to go. Because Thielen and Rodgers are kind of familiar with one another. I don't even understand how, but they got a chemistry. If you watched him play since he's been on Pittsburgh's team, I'm not going to wipe Pittsburgh. I think they're going to just keep rolling. And when Metcalf comes, that's one more cog in the wheel.
Yeah, I think so. I go with that, Jerry.
Go ahead, bro. What you think about the Pittsburgh Steelers, Aaron Rodgers? Can he pull off something?
Well,
they're good too, man. They're playing good.
They are. They get one more win. They'll win their division. I mean, when the playoffs come, they'll start the first game in Pittsburgh. So, but again, it depends on the matchups because now Buffalo is 11-4, but they're only 1 game behind the Patriots. So then you got the Texans. They're 10-5, but they're only 1 game behind Jacksonville. And the Chargers, they're 11-4. They're only 1 game behind the Broncos. So them teams can flip-flop and they can either win their division or they'll be a wild card team. And one of those teams is going to have to go to Pittsburgh. So it all depends on, to me, the matchup. Like, let's just say if Buffalo goes to Pittsburgh the first game, they start. What kind of chances would you give Aaron Rodgers then against Buffalo? So it all depends on who the matchup is.
I heard the guy said when Aaron Rodgers won, he said, "You're the GOAT, man. You're the greatest to ever play the game." And one of them, I don't know, coach, whoever said it, but and Aaron Rodgers didn't disagree either.
But we knew he was lying.
He was trying to blow his head up.
But he said it. So can Aaron Rodgers pull off? Can he do something that he was a great quarterback. He was a 4-time MVP. Can he pull off something this year and get the Pittsburgh Steelers in the Super Bowl?
Jerry, he's pulled off something already. The fact that he stayed upright for 12 games, 13 games, that was a feat all by itself. Okay?
But look what his team is at, though. It ain't like he just stayed in.
Listen, I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying. He was over.
That don't make him no GOAT.
No,
I didn't say he was a GOAT. That's what the guy said it. I didn't say it.
Well, see,
yeah, but that's what we saying.
When you're talking about the media, they'll call anybody the GOAT. And I don't want to get into that GOAT conversation because then we'll be arguing about whether LeBron or Michael. I'm going to leave that alone. Okay. Yeah, the truth of the matter is right now, Aaron Rodgers is probably playing his second best round of football that we have seen. And I got to give credit where credit's due. He might have lost 2 in a row, but Phillip Rivers for 42 years old looks good too. I just want to throw that in there because him and Aaron are in the same boat. So realistically, yeah, he can pull it off, but he needs a lot to happen for him to pull it off. The other teams have to play the practice squad for him to do that.
So Bishop, who you got to come out of AFC then? We'll make it simple as that.
I'm gonna go. Listen, I'm not gonna get off of the Buffalo bandwagon. until they prove to me that they can't get it done. This might finally be Josh Allen's moment since Patrick Mahomes is no longer his nemesis. So I'm gonna ride the Bills.
You're riding the Bills. They come out. They're gonna be in the Super Bowl. Come out the AFC.
I'm gonna ride the Bills. They'll be the
Bills.
first team in Super Bowl history to lose 5 Super Bowl. Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
But
Go ahead.
but Josh Allen haven't been there at all yet, right?
Right.
hasn't?
Josh Allen never made it.
So that'll be his first time in the Super Bowl. Who you got, Larry, coming out of the AFC?
Come on, AFC, it's going to be a tight one, but it's going to be, I say it's going to be the Bills and the Patriots in the AFC Championship.
Bills and the Patriots. They're in the same division too, right?
Yeah, they're in the same division.
How would that happen though?
If they all win all their games, because they wouldn't play each other.
Until the AFC Championship game, you're saying?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, because they 1-2.
Okay. Oh, Henry, who you got coming out of the AFC?
Well, I would say Josh Allen. We always been saying he always lose to Patrick Mahomes. Well, Mahomes is not there. So can he get his Buffalo Bills to the Super Bowl? He got a shot. His record is 11-4. I'm gonna go because out of all the quarterbacks that are left in the AFC, he got the most experience in the playoffs, besides Aaron Rodgers.
Well, that don't mean a whole lot of experience. I mean, it means a lot. It means a lot. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, you go up against a good defense and a good team, like the Broncos or whatever. I mean,
Yeah, well, he put a Superman cape on.
He sure
I
did.
mean, the guy did against New England. I'll give him that. Because they were down 21-0, and he came back and beat the Patriots. And I think the Patriots took the foot off the gas a little bit too from inexperience, thinking that they was up 21-0, and we kind of got this game wrapped up. And they took the foot off the gas pedal with inexperience. Now, if they played hard the whole game, they might have beat Buffalo. We don't know. Who you got, Bruce, coming out of AFC, bro?
It's a tough one, man. Some reason, man, I like New England, man. You know what I mean? I like New England. I like Denver. It's a tough one.
It's tough.
I know you shake your head, man. You really shake your head too, like
like somebody else said, man. Buffalo can wake up any time, man. I mean, Josh Allen got that thing about him. He got that will to win.
Yeah.
But
so who are you taking? Who are you taking? Just pick one.
I'm
you can't be wrong because I said the Bills. They can get knocked out tomorrow for all I know. Yeah,
I like New England.
Okay.
Well, I'm going with the Bills. I got to go with Buffalo. I've been with them for the last couple of years, and I even picked them to beat Pat Mahomes one year. So I got to stick with Buffalo. I just think, like you guys point, Josh Allen, he's a good quarterback. I'm not saying because he's experienced that they're going to win because of his experience. No, I just think that Buffalo got a good team. They got a good team too. They got a good team.
Did you get Henry? Because I didn't hear Henry. I was waiting for Henry's 2-page dissertation, and then
I went already, Bishop.
And who you got to get, Henry? Who you pick again?
Josh Allen and Buffalo.
Okay. All right, I apologize, Henry. We're on the same team.
That's all right.
I'll put your bandwagon seat back where it belongs. I'm sorry. I was going to put you on the golf cart that time. Now you can ride the bus.
Hey, well, let me go to basketball for a minute. I know it's almost 7:00. The Minnesota Timberwolves beat the OKC Thunder. And matter of fact, I turned the game off for a minute, and I should have never turned it off. And when I saw the score the next day, I said, man, they came back and won the game.
What game was that? I didn't see that.
Minnesota against OKC the other night. Timberwolves.
What, Sunday night?
What's today? Today is Tuesday. It might have been either Sunday or Saturday.
They done lost 2, huh?
Yeah, I think they lost 3. They lost 3.
What?
Yeah.
So they lost 4 games now?
No, they only lost 3.
San Antonio
hey, Bruce, they got to go undefeated to tie the record with the Warriors right now.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
They only lost 3 games.
Yeah, they lose a fourth, then the Warriors still hold the
They
record.
play 82 games.
My
The
point
Warriors
is,
I think I lost 6 that year.
that year the Warriors got beat
As
up by
it is,
the Cavs.
as it is right now, they can win 78 games.
And that's not the record. The record, what is the record? 70. The
73.
record is 78.
73.
73 is the record. They can win 78 games. They only lost 4. They don't have to win out.
They're
If
not
they
going to
win
win
out, that
70.
means they won
Best
78
NBA
games.
record.
They're not going to win 78 games.
But
No, but
They
I'm
Bruce,
might
saying,
win 72. I think they'll win 72 and
Best
tie the
NBA
Bulls.
record in history.
But
no,
Bruce,
what I'm saying is you said it, they got to win out to break the record. They don't have to win out to break the record.
I didn't know what their record was, honestly
It's
speaking. I know they lost a
73
couple of
and
games or
9.
two.
It's
They
73
what?
and 9. That's the best
No.
record.
that was Golden State record, 73 and 9.
They got to lose 10 games before they be out of it.
That's right.
And they only lost 3 right now. So they got to lose, what, 7 more?
They're going to be
Hello.
all right.
Hey, Ernie, they got a great chance, though.
Yeah, they
I
do.
ain't going to say they don't, but I mean, I don't know what their schedule is, and I'll be picking up the NBA right after the All-Star game.
I don't think they'll break that record. That's,
They
go
might.
73
They
and 9.
might.
Go
Yeah,
73
I mean,
and 9.
records are made to be broken. But see, with me, you guys already know. I'm shifting to college basketball as the football season winds down. You know, paying attention to my UConn Huskies and things like that. I'll catch the NBA after the All-Star game.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. I'm just saying, Bruce, but the Ant-Man, I saw the highlights. Put on the show, man. Put on the
Yeah,
show.
he's bad boy.
Him and SGA, they went at it, man. They went at it. And
What's the latest trade rumors? Because I haven't heard anything recently. Nothing. Just what it was
I haven't
before.
heard anything
They
yet
got a
either.
lot of scenarios going around.
So Bruce, how excited was you that the Knicks won the mid season?
How excited was Bruce? How about how excited was Ernie and Bruce?
Ernie and Bruce? I'm sorry. How excited were you guys?
And they got a championship.
You know what, Larry? Who's your team again, Larry?
They got a championship.
Who is your team again, Larry?
Oh, man.
OKC.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I give you last year, and I respect them for what they did last year. Don't think it's going to happen twice, okay? Get that in your mind. But anyway, go ahead, Bruce. Talk about it, bro.
Yeah, but what's the question? Who they talking about now?
About the
Said,
Knicks.
what was our reaction to the Knicks winning the NBA Cup?
Oh man, that Brunson a bad man. He showed his butt. He showed his butt that game, man. I mean, he was pulling up everywhere, all net, everywhere. He showed his butt. But I don't think, I'll be honest with you, man. I don't think they can win the championship.
No.
You know what I mean? They look good, but I ain't sold on Towns. I ain't sold on Josh Hart.
Nope.
Both of them guys, man, they do stupid stuff that you don't need to do to win when you're trying to win a championship. You can get away with that in the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you watch them games, Towns still have a hard time staying in the game because he's staying stupid foul trouble. Hart do the same thing, man. Do something stupid, cause 4-point plays. You know what I mean? He do a lot of stuff good, but all that stupid stuff offset the good stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But Bruce, let me ask you a question. You being a Knick man and Bishop yourself. Now Robinson played good. I mean, this
I was
guy
about to bring him up.
getting rebounds, and he get the Knicks second chance shots and all that. Putting the ball up. Would you trade him for Giannis though?
Head up.
Yeah.
Sure. And I'm throwing a bag of peanuts.
Don't be so cruel, Bruce.
Yeah,
no,
but I mean, you would never get him. You would never get Giannis head up.
No.
With Rob, you had to give up about 3 first rounds.
But would you give up
Robinson and Towns?
But would you give up Robinson for Giannis? That's what I'm asking.
Sure.
You have to.
The way
Because
Robinson
you can't have Robinson and Giannis on the same team.
No, I know that.
Listen,
So he's
Robinson don't draw that much havoc to say we're going to keep him over Giannis now. Get serious.
He had a couple of great games. The one where he had 24 points, went 7 of 8 from the foul line. Man, I'm gonna tell you honestly, if we could play like that every night, wishful thinking. That's that Sly Stone song, y'all. Wishful thinking.
Wait, but listen.
Okay,
I think he made about 10 foul shots in a row now.
He went. If I remember the game, the last one I saw, he was like 7 of 8. You know,
I'm talking about as of right now. I think he's something like the last 10 or 11 foul shots he done made them.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I hope
they've been working. They said they've been working real hard with him on them foul shots.
Is he the Dennis Rodman for the Knicks?
No, he's not no Rodman. He's not no Rodman.
Let's look at it this way. I mean, the NBA Cup, nice. You know, it's a good push, but now it's time to get down to business. Here it is in a nutshell. What are the expectations of the Knicks? I know they want to. Everybody says the Eastern Conference Final. Let's get past the final and get to the championship. It's been since what, 96, 95, something. Allen Houston and Latrell Sprewell. That year that Patrick Ewing tore both his Achilles in the same game against the Pacers.
That's 30 years.
Nobody asked you. OKC special.
I mean, 30. You talking about 30?
Realistically speaking, I would love to see the Knicks get to the championship game. Will they win it? Man, that's kind of where I'm gonna have to look with my hand over my eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would love to see it too.
Everybody else got to get hurt.
You know what?
He's talking about all the other teams.
All the other teams, all the stars get hurt.
Hey, Larry, that's why it's snowing in Frederick and not in Upper Marlboro.
I tell you.
Larry, you rough, boy. You rough, Larry.
I tell you. Hey, they said the Cowboys talking about them winning the championship in 2004. They guaranteed it. They said, man, most people have died by now.
Yeah, but you know what people don't never say. You know what people don't never say. Take a team like Philly. It took them. They said Dallas haven't won in what 30, 35, 40 years.
50 or so, 50.
But it took Philly 50 years to win one. That's what people don't never say. It's a reason that Dallas got 5 rings and Philly's still stuck on 2. So that means when Dallas will win it, Philly won't win it nothing.
Well, you like the Redskins. You're talking about the past.
Yeah, but in the past, y'all weren't winning. You just like a man that been eating. You are like a man that been eating pork chop. Everybody else been eating steak. Now he finally gets steak. Yeah, like he the only one eating steak.
My goodness.
Big steak. For 7 years, big steak.
Yeah, they eating pimp steak. That's hot dogs.
Drumsticks, huh?
For 7 years.
Yeah.
You gonna talk about a team? What you rather have? $5 million or $2 million?
Just give me $1 million, I'll be happy.
Hey, if I go in there in 7 years, get 3 championships, I go home.
Yeah, we'll go home then.
But Mahomes coming back and get 3 more.
Dallas already did that, man. Dallas already did that.
You talking about yesteryears.
That's all right.
Passed away and everything.
When the last time Kansas City did it before this time?
The last time was in
1970.
They never did it. They never did it.
This
1970 they won.
They have never done it before this time.
That's a lie.
What, they won a Super Bowl before this time?
No, I'm talking about having the chance to win 3 in a row.
No,
they have never done that.
This is their one and only time.
Bruce, the only thing he's saying, have they won any in this century?
Yeah, but when Dallas was winning, they wasn't winning.
Huh?
Dallas got
in the 2000s.
Yeah, but he's saying it's 2000 now. That was
yeah, but he just got his license now. He think he the only one supposed to drive.
Oh man.
No wonder Bruce, no wonder there's nobody on the road. He just got his license.
Right. Hey, it ain't because of that snow down there either.
We actually, listen, snow come down here, and I know we get ready to end, Jay. Snow come here and it leaves the same day. Snow don't last long down here at all. That's why we call. Hey, Larry, watch this. I'm gonna defend where we live. That's why we love the mid-Atlantic states.
Yeah.
All right, you know about Connecticut, so you know both You know both regions, so you know what's going on. All right, Bishop, close out in prayer tonight, then, man.
All right. Precious Father, we come before you, thanking you for yet another time of gathering, another time of fellowship. But God, even now our hearts are heavy, God, as we mourn along with Dr. Walter Teague, the loss of his brother-in-law, Father God. We pray for the Teague's family. They had another family member that also transitioned just a couple of days ago. God, we hold them up in prayer today, thanking you, God, for just comforting his heart, because you are the God of all comfort. And God, we continue to pray for our dear brother Larry's daughter, Father God, and we hold up our Dr. Jerry Green as he goes through what he's going through, recognizing that you got each and every one of them in your charge, care, and under your control, God. Now, live through them, work with them, God. Use them for your glory, God. Bless those who are not able to be with us today. Thank you for Brother Don and for Brother Kendall, and thank you for continually working with Bob McCormick, God, as we move forward. Now, as we leave this podcast, but never your presence, continue to walk with us, stand by us, go with us, lead, guide, guard, and govern us as we move forward, God. We thank you for this holiday season. Recognize that, Jesus, you're the reason for this season. Help us to celebrate it with the joy in our heart that our Savior came to deliver each and every one of us. Now unto him who's able to do exceeding abundantly above all we could ask or think, to the only wise God be glory, majesty, dominion, and power, both now, henceforth, and forevermore. And may the great men of God say amen.
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 Hey, everybody, y'all make sure y'all have a great, nice, safe holiday.